Hey, what's up, viewers? Patrick from Bob vs. Only back from the YouTube video, and this is episode number 5 of Justice Week on Bob versus of the day. And today's verse comes out of Micah 6, verse 8, and it reads, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." And that's what that verse means. And it is time for our Royal Rangers recap, and let's get straight into it. So we continue talking about intercession, faith, and authority. So we start in Mark 6, verses 50, 54, 55, and 56, and it says, "As soon as they got out of the boat, people recognized Jesus. They ran throughout that whole region and carried the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was, and wherever he went, into villages, towns, or countrysides, they placed the sick in the marketplaces. They begged him to let him touch even the edge of his cloak, and all who touched it were healed." So staying in Mark, we're going to stay in Mark, and we're going to do or read chapter 7, verses 24 through 30. And this is where Jesus honors a I can't remember that. I can't say that name. A woman's faith. So starting in verse 24, it says, "Jesus left that place and went to the vicinity of Tyre. He entered a house and did not want anyone to know it, yet he could not keep his presence secret." Sticking with verse 25, it says, "In fact, as soon as she heard about him, a woman whose little daughter was possessed by an impure spirit came and fell at his feet." Skipping now to verse 27, which says, "First, let the children eat all they want," he told her, "for it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs." "Lord," she replied, "even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." Then he told her, "For such a reply, you may go. The demon has left your daughter." She went home and found her children lying on the bed and the demon gone. So now we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 15, verses 24, 25, and 26. And here is what it says. "Then the end will come when he hands over the kingdom to God the Father after he has destroyed all dominion, authority, and power. For he must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. The last enemy to be destroyed is death." And finally, we're going to go to 1 Timothy 2, verses 3 and 4. And in 1 Timothy 2, verses 3 and 4, it says, "This is good and pleases God our Savior, who wants all people to be saved and to come to a knowledge of the truth." And that is all for the verse portion. And the note. Now, I don't remember if Rob said this exactly, but this was what I got. There is no emphasis on the surrender element of the element of authority. And the verse to leave you with today, it says in Philippians 2, verse 3, it says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves." And that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. And until next time, me again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.